As we do every season, we have a lot of people asking how to watch Australian sprint car racing, and the answer to that seems to somewhat change just about every season, especially depending on where you live. But don't stress, because Sprint Car Hub is going to simplify it for you. So, two things I should share before we get into it. Firstly, for a full list of sprint car races this Australasian summer, you can either go to our website and download the schedule, or check out our socials because it's there too. You will not find this list anywhere else, trust me. So do yourself a favor and go to the Sprint Car Hub socials and make sure to follow us while you're there too. Or go to our website and that's where you can grab our merchandise. Secondly, it's really hard to find out who is racing where, with what team and all of that. And for the American drivers who have traveled over, we've made and shared graphics on all of that as well. All right, I think this is the easiest way to explain it. To simplify things, at most, there's 4 platforms that you need to be aware of: Clay-Per-View, Flow Racing, 7plus, and Fitz Media. And depending on which track or event you're wanting to watch, most will be on one of these platforms. But also remember that not every event will have video coverage. If there's an Aussie race that I don't mention here, it most likely doesn't have coverage. Before we discuss how to watch, it's pretty important to know when to watch. For Australian viewers, it's pretty simple because Hot Laps is usually on around 4 to 6 p.m. local time, depending on the track and their schedule. For international viewers, it's a little harder to convert. As a rough guide, if you want to watch races on the eastern side of Australia, here is when you'll want to tune in. And if you want to watch events like Perth and Bunbury, which are on the west coast, they are 3 hours behind the East Coast. So depending on where you're based, here is when you'll want to be watching. Okay, now for how to watch. Let's eliminate some easy ones first up. I'll only be covering the Australian races so we can remove the New Zealand ones. My next point is that every race at High Tech Oils Toowoomba Speedway, Sydney International Speedway, the Southern Sprint Car Speed Week, Avalon Raceway, Bunbury Speedway, Maryborough Speedway, Kingaroy Speedway, Lismore Speedway, Borderline Speedway, Carrick Speedway, and Simpson Speedway will all be on Clay-Per-View. That should make it pretty easy for you because it doesn't matter whether you're based in Australia or overseas, Clay-Per-View is how to watch those tracks. To watch the rest is not as simple, but it's okay because we're about to go through all of it. Before we do though, this video is meant to be helpful for our followers, and that's why we've partnered with Credit One Equipment Finance. Hey everyone, are you in business for yourself? Maybe you own and run a transport business and are eyeing off a new truck or trailer, or maybe you're a tradesman needing another essential tool. Well, here's a game changer for you. Check out Credit One Equipment Finance. They are Australia's top choice for financing for good reason. Whether it's transport, construction, farming, or any trade, Credit One Equipment Finance is perfect for your business. No matter your industry or equipment needs, Credit One Equipment Finance is your go-to solution. They understand that growing your business means having the right equipment and tools, which often requires substantial investment. With Credit One's diverse finance options, you can acquire your excavator, van, truck, crane, or whatever your job demands. But hey, don't just take my word for it. Check out over 1,800 glowing 5-star reviews on Google. That's right, 1,800 and counting. For competitive rates and solutions that beat the banks, and for lightning fast loan approvals, visit www.creditoneequipmentfinance.com.au or click the link in the video description below. Empower your business today with Credit One Equipment Finance. Boxing Day will see 6 tracks run events. Perth is on Clay-Per-View for international viewers only. Here in Australia, we can watch it live and free on 7plus. A cool little tidbit is that the huge Boxing Day cricket test match coverage on Channel 7 will cross-promote this. That's pretty cool. The next bit you need to know is about the High Limit International at the Perth Motorplex. All 3 nights of this event are on Flow Racing for everyone, both in Australia and international viewers. FYI, just for Aussie viewers, you can also watch a Night Thunder rapid replay of Night 3 on January 5 on 7plus. There will also be 1-hour highlight shows of each night of this event in the new year on 7 May. That's a lot of numbers to spit out. January 2 at Perth is just like Boxing Day, live on 7 Plus for Aussies, along with international viewers watching via pay-per-view. Sydney is no longer running their originally scheduled January 7 show, so we can forget about that one. The WA Speed Week wraps up on the 10th and 11th with the first night on pay-per-view and the second night on 7 Plus for Aussie viewers. Yes, international viewers can still watch both nights via pay-per-view. Premier Speedway's normal provider, Fitz Media, is where you can watch their new show, the International Sprint Car Carnival, on January 19. But then they switch back to pay-per-view for the Classic. At the time of making this video, the Portland and Tulma races during the week after don't have coverage confirmed, but who knows, we might see them on pay-per-view. Then we get to Murray Bridge for the Australian Sprint Car Championship. Just like in 2024, the 2025 Aussie title will be live and free on 7 Plus. But as an addition, pay-per-view will have the international feed this time to make sure our Kiwi and American and other friends can tune in too. We're now into February, the final summer month. The 360 LS class at Rockhampton on the 1st, I expect will be on pay-per-view. The Mr. Sprint Car Nationals is split over the 2 nights, with night 1 being all pay-per-view before night 2 is on 7 Plus for us Aussie viewers. If Moema is streamed, it will be on pay-per-view. Perth's Midweek Mayhem is also on pay-per-view, and the Cricket Boys Shootout event is the exact same coverage as the Mr. Sprint Car Nationals. And lastly, the 360 LS show at Premier on the 22nd should be on Fitz Media. And now you should know how and when to watch every possible sprint car event this Australian summer. I hope you all enjoyed this insight. Head to our socials if you want to connect and chat more. But what I'd really love you to do is make sure you've clicked subscribe and also grab your gear over at sprintcarhub.com.